Hey guys, welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel. So we've got a little bit of news to talk about involving Shout Studios and Scream Factory. There's been some developments in the past couple of days. I talked about this the other night on a live stream. Of course, this is all about, is Scream Factory, Shout Studios, are they going out of business? What is going on? And to be honest with you, like we still don't really know what's going on. But again, there's been developments, there's been people that have come out and said things, articles have been written. There's also some other insights that I may want to bring to this. Now, of course, by the time I put this video out next couple of days, everything could change. We could learn more new information, and I'll let you guys know about that when it actually happens. But I just wanted to get on here and just discuss this because this is what I do, guys. First off, I want to say I'm a big fan of Scream Factory, Shout Factory. I have been from the beginning. In fact, I think I've got a haul video for Scream Factory probably going up later today. I've got a 13th anniversary video that I'm putting out later this week. I'm a fan. I by no means want to see them or will celebrate them going out of business. I think they're my first boutique label. They were my introduction into boutiques. I think they are for a lot of people as well. So this is unfortunate news if this actually transpires the way that people are making it sound like it's going to transpire. So I do want to point that out before I get into this. I'm not one of those people that want to get on here and celebrate the loss of Shout Factory, Scream Factory. I know they have their detractors. They have done things to create enemies, animosity out there as well, amongst the physical media community. I get that, but overall, they've done good work, and I've been pretty happy with most of the stuff that I've got from them. There's been a lot of great physical media moments involving Shout Factory and Scream Factory in my collecting journey. So let's get into this, guys. So let me get y'all up to speed if you haven't. Again, I discussed this the other night on a live stream. So Scream Factory, they did the Shocktober sale right at the beginning of October. Maybe it was late September, early October. Then that ended. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I think this transpired maybe last weekend, maybe a little bit before, there was tons of bundles, 4K titles, Blu-ray titles that went down in price on their site for super cheap. Not just that, but there are developing deals daily on Amazon. Like this stuff is dropping very fast, very rapidly. I ordered pay attention, guys, to Amazon. Also pay attention to my community links. I'm trying to link you guys in on all this stuff as it happens, clue you in. But I got Dr. Giggles today on Blu-ray for $10. That hasn't dropped below like 20 since it came out. I think it came out at 30. I've gotten a lot of Blu-rays over the past few weeks. I ordered quite a few of those bundles on their site as well. So I've been, taking advantage of this opportunity to get some Shout Factory, Scream Factory titles for cheap. I got the Blaxploitation set as well for very cheap. I've actually got a video coming out about that pretty soon. Like I said, I've got tons of Shout Factory, Scream Factory content coming. That's what makes this kind of ironic that I have to make this video right here. But yeah, so this led to speculation that why are they trying to rush this stuff out? Why are they trying to get rid of this stuff so quickly, lowering this stuff down to unprecedented prices? It must mean that they're shutting their doors. Now, Shout Factory, Shout Studios was acquired by Radial Entertainment, I feel like 6 months to a year ago, and they merged FilmRise and Shout Studios together. There have been layoffs as well. Like there have been actual layoffs from Shout Factory, which that kind of stuff, like if you just heard that, you wouldn't think that. Again, merging of companies, like that kind of stuff happens. But it's not just that. Like it's the combination of just feeling like they are trying to get rid of everything that is in their stock at very low prices. And what does that mean? Of course, it leads to speculation. They're going out of business. They're going to be no more. And then you throw in the fact that over the past year, 2 years maybe, Scream Factory has really fallen by the wayside when it comes to like newer catalog 4K titles, at least for horror films. Shout Studio has been doing much better with their stuff, with the Blaxploitation stuff, with the Hong Kong cinema stuff. Of course, they acquired the Golden Princess library earlier this year. They still got a lot of that stuff that they're putting out. So there's stuff in the works, but there's no doubt Scream Factory, like they have slowed way down on like new title acquisitions in the past couple of years, which could further lead to even more speculation. I know I've speculated myself that I don't see Shout Studios going out of business as much as I see Scream Factory, them just kind of dropping that subline. In a marketplace now that seems to be oversaturated with horror titles, and everybody's just clawing and scratching and competing over the same titles. So let me bring up this article. Are you guys up to speed yet? Again, so the topic at hand is Shout Studios, Scream Factory, are they shutting down? Let me bring up this article. This article on the Wrap, somebody actually came out. How do I make this bigger? Here we go. So somebody actually came out and wrote an article that says, no, Shout Factory is not shutting down. The boutique Blu-ray company has alarmed fans, but the Wrap has learned there's nothing to worry about. So this person right here, Drew Taylor, wrote this article on October the 23rd, 2025. He says there's nothing to worry about. So let's read this. The rumors of Shout Factory's death have been greatly exaggerated. The boutique Blu-ray company responsible for some of the best genre titles and classic reissues on both Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD formats has come under fire in the past couple of days. The speculation about their impending closure was due to a combination of factors. A change to their loyal pro. Oh, that's another thing, guys. God, what was it? The Shout Studios, the rewards program, whatever they called it. I can't even think. It's like physical media forever. What did they call it? God, I cannot remember for the life of me what it was called now. I'm terrible at remembering things off the top of my head. But anyway, they had a program that if you bought, you spent so many dollars, you would get so much back to spend again. It was kind of like a credit thing. So they changed their loyalty program. Some titles on the website. Let me see if I click on this. Will it open? Um, let's see. Okay, Physical Forever Club members. That's what it's called. The Shout Factory Physical Forever Club members. Let me see if I can bring this up. So this is off of X. So if I can share this. So this was the email that they sent out everybody that was in the Physical Forever Club. We wanted to let you know that the Physical Forever Club membership program will be coming to an end soon. As of today, we've stopped issuing new credits. Please use any remaining credits by the end of October. After November the 3rd, we'll be transitioning to a new way of issuing store credits. I mean, they're promising something new. Any unused balance from your account will be reissued under this update system. Your existing credits will not appear, but the new store credit will follow different redemption rules. More details on how this will work will be shared after November. We recommend using your current credits as soon as possible for the best experience. Thank you for being a part of the Shout Factory community. So, all right, let's go back to this article now. So, yeah, they shut that down, which added more fuel to the fire, for sure. Now, honestly, like what I think it is, like really, I mean, they could be shutting down, but I do think that their website, maybe won't shut down, but I do think they're going to move more towards like using other retailers to sell their stuff rather than have their own website. I think that that is a good possibility. That is evident because we have a website called groove.com that has started to carry a lot of their titles as well. You got Riddick on there, the new Steelbook, the Gray. Now I think they were testing the waters with Groove about a year ago because there was some stuff on there then, but now we seem to have a lot more of the Shout stuff. Like the Friday the 13th box set was on here at one point. I think it's sold out now, but they seem to have put a lot of stock on the Groove website. So that added to speculation as well. But let me get back into this article. A change to their loyalty program, some titles on the website being sold for truly bargain basement prices. Like, guys, I got Drag Me to Hell, Vampires. Like, these are the double slip cover packets with the posters. I got those for like $15.99 a piece. Like, it was insane. And they were selling like they sold like the big bundle of My Bloody Valentine for like it was like $200 when it came out. They sold it for like $25. Like it was ridiculous. Let's see. In short, Shout Factory is not going away. They'll still be delivering top tier product across formats and distribution platforms. The company assured the Wrap when we reached out. So they assured the Wrap. So the Wrap reached out and they said, no, we're not shutting down. Well, I mean, isn't that what you would say? Honestly, if you were shutting down. Shout is now a part of Radial Entertainment. Radial operates Shout and FilmRise, and Shout continues to acquire, distribute, and monetize across multiple platforms across digital, linear, physical, and theatrical. Among the upcoming titles from the company are 4K edition of Mike Nichols' Catch 22, the second season of acclaimed Netflix animated series Arcane, a new 4K restoration of Shin Godzilla, a 4K edition of John Woo Classics Hard Boiled, and The Killer. Part of their new Hong Kong Cinema Classics line, they have also another Shaw Brothers box set on the way, along with 4K versions of Mike Figgis leaving Las Vegas, and David Cronenberg's early triumph, Rabid, among others. Physical media is alive and well, and Shout Factory will remain a huge part of the medium. So that's what Drew Taylor says, according to his article. So, there's some stuff to take away there. I mean, obviously they're in, I don't know. I don't want to say they're in denial mode. Like maybe this is true, but honestly, what I think it is I really think it's true. Like you can really tell with Screen Factory in particular over the past year, they have really stopped acquiring stuff. They are milking the stuff that they already have. They're reissuing steelbooks. They're doing upgrades in steelbook form of past 4K titles, trying to sell those off. They're not really putting out new stuff. Like they have End of Days. They got Rabid coming out, but they already had Rabid in their catalog. I think End of Days might be one of the very few like new catalog 4K titles that they've acquired this year. And it really feels like most of their focus is on the Hong Kong stuff. But also because, Film Rise and you got Radial, like they deal a lot in streaming. A lot of people have speculated that they're going to move their entire catalog to streaming, get rid of the physical. And I understand that point of view as well. But to me, that just doesn't make any sense. Like maybe that's true, but that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. The money to me, like, doesn't seem to be in streaming right now. It feels like you would get more bang for your buck out of actual physical media. But again, what do I know? I'm just a regular mid-level guy on YouTube talking about this stuff. Now let's get into the real like bombshell. So this guy, Mark over at Orbitz, which Mark's awesome. Orbit's a great site if you want to get some of this some of these great physical media releases. They always do some great pricing on there. They're usually pretty competitive with Amazon, and you'll get your stuff a lot of times like earlier than Amazon. So like Orbit, Diabolic DVD, can't say enough good things about them, and you'll get it packed well. Like you'll almost never. I've never gotten anything damaged from them. Whereas you order from Amazon, like it's a crapshoot. So Orbit DVD is a great website. I love using Orbit DVD. But this is Mark, and he does these really cool live streams on his channel where he just kind of shoots the shit and talks about the latest news and physical media, talks about what they're doing on their site, the stuff that they're putting out, just answers, fan questions. And I thought this was very interesting. Let's listen to this together, what he said about Shout Studios. All right.
I've completely missed whatever has been discussed about Shout. Have they been bought or something? Yes. So basically, I brought a couple of notes here.
You brought a couple of notes.
I think what was made public is they got bought by a private investment firm. It was an Oakland or something, that they're worth 200.
I don't know if he messed up the name or not, but I thought it was
$200 billion. So they bought them in Film Rise, and they're now merging the two companies together. Whenever they do mergers and acquisitions, there's layoffs. There's been a lot of layoffs at Shout Factory.
So he's saying straight up, like, I mean, he knows people on the inside, so he's saying straight up a lot of layoffs.
I'm not going to share until that becomes public with a lot of this stuff, but a $200 billion investment firm is probably not interested in a company that's selling 30,000 copies of a Hong Kong movie. So you can take it as you will. To me, it doesn't look good.
All right. So that he goes on to say some other stuff, but I don't want to sit here and just play his entire live stream. If you want to know more, go check out his live stream on his channel. It's Orbit DVD on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's the channel. Yeah, it's just Orbit DVD. Type it in on YouTube, subscribe. Again, he does some really great informative live streams every single week. I think a couple of times a week, actually. But there you have it, guys. Again, we got multiple sources of information that kind of contradict each other. You have the Wrap article that says they're not going anywhere, and then you got Mark with Orbit DVD, who knows people on the inside and talks to them. Actually knows them. I think the guy at the Wrap just reached out. I don't know like how personally he knows those people. And he says it doesn't look good and it doesn't feel like it's good. And I think he also says in that live stream that, expect major changes, in the next year or so with Shout Studios, with Scream Factory. So even if they don't go away, I think we could be seeing some major like shifts in how they do business, how they put out titles, how they run their website, if they're even going to have a website anymore at all. So, yeah, I find this whole thing like incredibly interesting. So I thought that you guys would too. So I just wanted to jump on here real quick. I can't stay for too long because I got a family get together. I'm going to a Halloween party, but just wanted to jump on here real quick, guys, and update you on the Shout Studios Scream Factory situation. I'm sure this will be a ever developing story, that we'll be talking about for the next couple of weeks, month, probably to a year. But honestly, my closing thoughts here, I think it's Scream Factory that's going to bite it first. I really do. I think they're just going to kind of phase that out. I think that Shout Studios and their Studio Ghibli stuff, the G Kids stuff, and some of the other TV shows, some of the other things that they do, that's going to live on a little bit longer. But maybe in a year or so that could go away too. Maybe they will focus on streaming. I don't see how anybody sees streaming as something that's like super profitable. I just feel like physical would be the way to go, especially since they built up this company for physical media, and they're definitely, I feel like, the most popular as far as physical media boutique labels amongst like the mainstream and the hardcore. So it just, I don't know, guys. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure there'll be people that have more insight than I do in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm just giving you my thoughts, my speculation. I just wanted to share with you a few things that I've seen over the past few days. But thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those bell notifications for all future videos, and we will see you next time.